I've been going to New York way too much, actually. Now that I think about it, like I think in the last 3 weeks, I might have been in New York maybe 5 times, which is kind of crazy because I live in Philadelphia. But boy, did I have fun this past Sunday, October 20th. So you'll probably see now if I add some B-roll, 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 B-roll. Yeah, there you go, B-roll to the talking head section of the video of me going to a Harlowe and Beers and Camera street photo walk, which was the first time I've ever been to a Beers and Camera photo walk before. So I didn't expect much, but the energy level was amazing, especially because it was during sunset, which in the last couple of weeks, the sunset has been amazing in the Philadelphia area or in the New York area, just because we're getting into fall, colder weather, meaning later or earlier sunrises. So it's just straight up vibe. So this video is honestly just to talk about that photo walk and also talk about the importance of finding your community. I did create a video which is not up, but it's somewhere on my hard drive about how I think it's important to find your community. And I think actually because of this past weekend, I think I should now talk about that. So let's talk about it. This video is going to be very short. So like and subscribe. I hope you like what you see. I am Jacob Francois, a photographer living in the Philadelphia area. I am trying to push out of my comfort zone and create YouTube content, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Anyway, so this past Sunday, I went to New York to do a photo walk with Brazen Camera and Harlow Light. It was great. I think the turnout was close to 25 to 50 people. I don't actually know. Joseph, um, I forget his last name at the moment, but Joseph brought a bunch of Harlow lights, everything from the Iris to the Avant to the minis, and also the new Soul 5s. Well, I was using the Soul 5. Another video coming up soon really about that camera. I did have the opportunity to take some portraits with my with my phone camera using that light, because that light is effing amazing. Anyway, so I went to New York to join a group of like-minded people to just, go around, photograph sunset. We ended up going to a local brewery to actually test out the lights in a more dynamic scene. I didn't capture any video during that time. One, because the thing I was using to capture video was really bad at low light, and two, I kind of forgot. I have a bad habit of also living in the moment, not a bad habit, but I also live in the moment as much as I can. So creating content or filming things is not really second nature, nor do I think about it in the moment. So sorry, hopefully I get better over time. Um, but it was an amazing event. A bunch of people came out, a few people I knew, some new people that I met, some people I've spoken to on Instagram all the time. So that comes to the real topic of this conversation or this video, is about finding a community. And I think I found my community when it comes to photography. I honestly think people who are out there pushing themselves, grinding, going out every day or maybe 3, 4 times a week, trying to create something magical using their cameras is my community. I know that's a bit vague, but let's see if I could, explain a little bit more. So I met up with Chris earlier yesterday or Sunday, depending on when this video comes out. Chris, wonderful photographer. We met when we did a photo walk with the new Leica store meatpacking. Ever since then, we've been in contact, and we had the opportunity to link up earlier before the photo walk on Sunday. So we went to go get some drinks and some food, and we were just talking about how amazing it is to find individuals who aren't pretentious, or I don't want to say gatekeepers because that's such like a buzzword, but just honestly just meeting people who are just down to earth. We both shoot with Leica. He also has a Hasselblad. I wish to get one of these days. We both shoot with Leica. And one of those things that we realize is that all the people that we also meet actually shooting Leica, especially around our age, are just super chill. And they're not as what the internet may try to perceive us like a shooters as. We're just individuals who have or enjoy shooting with particular type of camera, usually the M body. Granted, on Sunday I would carry my SL with me, but we're just people who just like to create dope stuff, and we all have our own lives. We all have a bunch of things going on for our own lives. Where photography, for a lot of us is our business and how we make money. But in a lot of times, you'd be surprised about who you're meeting at any type of event that ends up having a bunch of Leica shooters. You might meet some engineers, you might just meet some actors, you might meet some people who just love taking photos, or you might meet people that have been taking photographs for the last 10 or 15 years and wanted to switch it up. But all that experience makes a great conversation. So to circle back, the importance of finding a community is honestly, I think above anything, before gear, before you know, spending hours and hours on YouTube, try to find people who you can relate with that are in your local neighborhood or in a local area that you could venture out. Like, granted, I go to New York quite often. If I could also go to DC, that's the perk of living in Philadelphia. But try to find people work that you admire, or people who just are also up and coming in your area, because the easiest way to push yourself is to find like-minded people and to build a community. I have people now that I could say we may not be, the closest friends, but I know I could reach out to them about anything and everything. They could live, I could have never met them, or they could live completely on the other side of the world, but I feel comfortable reaching out to them because I know they are part of, if not my circle, but a network of a network. So if you think about, like, I'm point A, then I have two people that I'm close friends with, and then those two people have like four people that they're cool with, you know, network. So I honestly, I think I found my community, and not to tie the community to brands, but they usually are individuals who are either shooting Leica or Fujifilm, or actually into creating just awesome street photos, and people who are really interested in just like exploring and pushing themselves. With that being said, my name is Jacob Francois. I hope you like what I've said. I know sometimes I do ramble on, so I hope to get better at that in the future. But anyway, talk to you guys soon. Bye.